Tomorrow we'll be back in our regular macro day, and I wanted to give you some tips today so that you'll be ready to be successful. I gave you some pointers on meeting your protein meals macros this morning. So let's talk about our carbs and fats. We will have regular macro days Wednesday through Sunday. And when it comes to our carbs, and on regular macro day, we kind of do what we do on proteins. You're going to look how many grams that you're going to need of carbs a day, and you're going to divide those out. So just like in proteins, if you're consuming meals 3 times a day, take your carbs, divide it by 3, and just space those out during the day because you have lots of carbs that you need to meet. And if you are like me, I was always trying to cut back my carbs. That's what I was always used to. I was always used to hearing, don't eat carbs, don't eat carbs. And now we're eating lots of carbs. So you do want to make sure that you're doing that so that you can make sure you get them in and you're not at dinner tomorrow night and you're needing to get a whole bunch of carbs in to meet your goal for the day. So that's one tip to make sure you get your carbs in. Another thing, I want you to eat macro dense carbs. And what I mean by that is where you get small amounts of carbs, but a large amount of carbs for grams that you're getting. So if you eat 1 banana, that's going to give you 25 grams of carbs. If you only eat 2 dates, that's 26 grams of carbs. 2 figs gives you 33 grams of carbs. Other good things that give you a lot of carbs is oatmeal, sweet potatoes, rice, quinoa. Those are very good options for you to use. Make sure you look at the carb cheat sheet that gives you other examples. And if you haven't already, as you can see, I talk about these cheat sheets a lot. If you have not, rent a copy of them and put them on your refrigerator or somewhere where they're accessible to you. It's a good idea to do that until you get in the habit and knowing what are good options for you. Now let's talk about fats and how we're going to meet those on your regular macro days. Fats will sneak up on you very quickly. You will get through your fats very fast. So if you're going to eat a salad, look at your salad dressings. Salad dressings have lots of fat in it. You may have to go to an option like a balsamic when using a salad dressing. If you're cooking something with oils, you may want to do the spray oils and not the liquid oils when you're cooking on regular macro days. Another thing is you want to limit your nuts and nut butters on regular macro days because they are full of fats. So that's some options that you may want to do those on your low macro days when we're trying to bump up our fats, but just be mindful of that. Remember on your protein, on your regular macro day, is because some proteins can have high in fat, so you want to make sure you're getting your lean protein in, like your lean chicken, shrimp, salmon, mahi-mahi, red snapper, tilapia, pork tenderloin. That are things that are lean in protein. So I know you guys have got this. Make sure you are meeting your macro goals, plus or minus 5 grams. And I hope this helps. Thanks.